do this online. I'd rather have spoke to someone offline. But yeah, I thought to myself, if I'm getting called out online, and this is no hate to Top Gun, because I don't give a shit. Like I said, it's not a big deal for me now. I'm not an emotional wreck anymore. I'm me. I'm the real me. So I'll be honest with you. I don't know sympathy because I don't give a shit. I'll be real with you. I'm happy in my life. Very fucking happy. I've got a beautiful girlfriend. I have a good life. I don't give a shit about any of this, right? But I need to get this out there. I had a message off someone saying it's a bit ironic, Top Girl calling you out, because off the app, she told me and my friendship group all about what was going on off the app. She told me all about it. And these people don't need to lie, and how would they possibly know? So, there we go. There's one person. So, there you go. Another person is Chelsea. Chelsea also was going around the app as well, passing. And the reason is, like I said, I don't give a shit. I don't care if people are talking about it because I spoke about it myself. I'm not one of these people that are affected saying, oh my God, I can't believe people are talking about my business. I ain't bothered. That was me months ago. Different sort of geezer now. I do not care. So I don't want people feeling sorry for me. I don't care. But I want the truth out there. It was Chelsea, Top Girl. I don't know if anyone else was involved, but I know these two names because people have came to me and said, I've heard it was Chelsea was doing this, and it was two people come to me and said they mentioned Chelsea's name, and two people came to me and mentioned Top Girl's name. Right, so I've got no reason to lie about that. So there we go. There's two people that was feeding bits of information and what was going on. Me, I don't really give a shit. If Courtney's going to be pissed off about it, I don't care. I don't give a shit, and I would never have wanted to bring this to the app. I just feel that people need to be apps. Just the truth needs to be put out there. So for me, the truth's out there, you know. And I don't have no hatred towards anyone. I do not care. I'm not going to be whinging about this. Like I said, it's done and dusted in my eyes. But I just thought that people need to be told the fucking truth. That's all I'm going to say. It's irrelevant, Corny. I don't give a shit. You know, I don't give a... Honestly, I do not give a shit. Chelsea who? You can pin it, Frankie. Let me just pin... You can do what you need to do, mate. You do. I don't even know. You can happily pin whatever you want, mate. You're mad. So, yeah. I'm going to be real with you. That's what I've been told. The people don't need to lie to me. In my eyes, the people that have told me this have no reason to lie to me. So that's how it all came about. It was passed around. People were speaking about it off the fucking app. I'm asking which Chelsea. Chelsea, the one with the panda. Is it Panda Chelsea? Anyway. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. So when I got called out on my live for saying you're talking about what happened private business off the app to people, which aggravated people. I got called down live for that, and I thought to myself, you know what? I'm holding up my hands, right? I'm holding up my hands and saying, you know what? I shouldn't have told people. But unto my knowledge, yous were all telling out each other anyway. And that wasn't your business to tell. It was my business to tell, and I shouldn't have told anyone. 100% not. Hands up in the air. I shouldn't have told no one. I'll take accountability for that. But also, you talking about my business shouldn't be told anyway. None of you should be spreading it. None of you should be telling anyone what I was doing in my private life. So, there you go. It's just simple. Watch Chelsea get all the blame. What do you mean, Stacey? Chelsea ain't getting... I don't care. I'm going to be totally honest with you, like I said. No sympathy acting here. I don't give a shit about the situation. For me, the situation's fucking deaded. But I just wanted people to stop spreading shit, stop lying and saying, oh my God, this and that, the other. I'm sick and tired of getting called out on my behaviour when people are doing the exact same themselves. It's the same old bullshit every single day. I don't care on this. I don't care about any of this bullshit on the app. I have no issue with anyone. I'm sick and tired of people trying to turn me against fucking Donna, Luke, all these people. I don't care. Stop trying to alienate me. I'm my own person. I will stand what I think's right on the app. And I will stand again with people that I think are doing well on the app, and they've never brought any sort of misery to my door. I don't care. So let me just tell you now, Stop trying to fucking get in me inboxes. Stop trying to alienate my mind, because it isn't going to work. Like I said, maybe a few months ago it would have worked. Not now. My head's clear. I see the app for what it is. I'm happy in my life. And no one is going to push any narratives. Like I said, the proof's there. People had no reason to lie to me. They would never have known this stuff, so they had no reason to mention these names. Stop talking about my business off the app. I was a consenting adult, single, no drama. Please don't keep talking about my shit. Simple as. I don't care. Like I said, when all that stuff come out about people's relationships and stuff, I don't talk about it. I don't care. Whatever happens behind closed doors, whatever happens off the app, do as you choose. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of all this narrative getting pushed out there saying, oh my God, this must be the case. You're raising your voice. You must be a DV perpetrator. No. I'm pretty sure that's all fucking proven by now. You know, I don't care. I would never, ever, ever want to put my hand on a woman. So whatever new narrative you're trying to push, I got fucking absolutely slated for that. Absolutely slated. And still tried to protect people. Still, because I had respect for the people that was involved, I still didn't want them to get attacked. And I stood on business. But you know what? Couldn't give a shit now. You all deserve to get your karma. I'm not talking about Chelsea and Top Girl here. I'm talking about all the other people that tried to poke me. All of you deserve to get your karma. And it's going to come. It will come, right? It will fucking come in the hands of yourself. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to be involved in it, because I'm a firm believer in what goes around comes around, and you lot will get your karma every day, every time, because I don't care. You know what? A few months ago, I'd be an emotional wreck saying, oh my God, I was getting mocked and stuff like that. You know what? The worst thing for you lot was me coming off them meds. Because now you'll see me for me. The emotions that I've got now is the full me. There's the me that you'd meet in the streets, the me that you'd meet off the app. You know what I mean? But your karma will come, and I can assure you now, and I cannot wait. I can't wait for your karmas to fully start coming. Every single time. Because you know what it is? I'm not even going to be involved in it. It would have nothing to do with me. I'm just going to sit back, watch, and think, you know what? I'm glad that ship's sailed, because I don't want nothing to be... don't be cryptic. I'm not being cryptic, Vanessa. People know what I'm talking about. I don't need to be cryptic, because people know what they've done to me. People know, you know what I mean, who's done me wrong. I don't have to keep naming everyone. Like I said, I put names out that needed to be out tonight to do with the situation. People know. People know. That's all I'm saying. And do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? I ain't even bothered about this whole situation now, because like I said, people want to talk about it because they're bored. They've got no lives. They're not getting any length. They need to probably go out, touch some grass, and stop being gossips on an app, because that's all that's happening. Too many gossips on an app talking about people's personal life. But if it was the other way around, and everyone just goes a bit, oh, I don't want people to talk about that because it's my personal life. Yeah, weird. No, I'm not talking about the click. I've repeated that about 3 times today. I'm sick and tired. That's what I mean. I'm glad you said that, Alicia's Martha, because you know what? People keep thinking if I mention things, it's something to do with the click, and it's not. This is a situation far bigger than the click. Like I said, I ain't being alienated. I ain't being told situations for them to try and get me to turn against people. You don't think people like have been sending little things and sending me little videos and stuff like that, trying to get me to turn against Donna, Luke, and all that stuff. Like I said, yeah, we don't speak anymore. We don't speak, but it's irrelevant anyway. It's pointless anyway. I have no hatred to try and bring anyone down on this app. I want to do my own thing. I want to live my life. I want to be happy. That's all I want. And then you got people like fucking the ginger twat over her app, over her live and that, trying to say, oh, we need to report him. Alex is this, Alex is that. No, you lied on your live, Andrew. I proved myself. The other day, it was like, oh, Alex is starting trouble in Pearl's live, blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you people the reason. He was calling me a predator in the daytime, that's why. Said I was a danger. Saying people in my live needed to be fucking, had their devices checked and that. That's the reason why I kicked off in Pearl's live. And I said, you need to be arrested. So what? I stand by it as well. When you start calling innocent people predators and all this stuff, yes, you do deserve to be fucking, can we just clarify? You know when I got called out? You know when people was telling what was it, FYP tea and toast? What they've done isn't, for me, isn't an issue really. It's not really major. I don't care, but I just thought people need to know the truth. And like I said, no sympathy act, could not give a shit about it. I'm not going to go, oh my God, I can't believe this. Don't care. Yeah, you know, when people's coming at me saying, oh, you shouldn't have told people off the app, blah, 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 and people made me feel a certain way. Apparently, the people that was calling me out was also a person that was doing it as well. Someone reached out to me and saying, it's a bit ironic Top Girl called you out on a live because she's the person that told me off the app and my friendship group. Irrelevant, whatever, don't care. So yeah, just put that out there. Couldn't give a shit. But yeah, like I said, I couldn't give two shiny hoots. Anyone's entitled to go and do what they want to do. I have no hatred for anyone. Even if people's talking about business, still don't care. Still don't dislike them. Still don't have any hatred for them. Thank you, Daz. But you know what it is? Just please stop talking about my private business. That's all I'm asking. Let me be happy. Let me live my life. Life is going sweet as a nut. I don't need this app for... People think, oh, Alex, you need this app for financial benefit. Yeah, definitely. I haven't been live for properly for fucking God knows how long, and spent so much cash on fucking setups and all this stuff to try and improve my TikTok journey, you know what I mean? I don't need TikTok as a fucking financial benefit. I haven't cashed out in fucking 14, 15 weeks, so, yeah. Like I said, people start pushing stupid narratives and that. Thank you, Nilly. Thank you, cool lady. You don't have to gift them, just want to get it out there. Evening, Miss Lee. Like I said, and bad microphones. You know what? That microphone was expensive, you know. I don't know what's going on with it. It makes me sound like a lisp. It's like Mike Tyson gets on the mic. Yeah, Tours, that's what I'm doing. I'm happy. I do not need to be involved. And like I said, sooner or later, there's going to be some good content coming out. There is now, but obviously problems, you know, getting reported and that. However, don't really care. And like I said, it ain't going to be the same old bullshit FYPs, you know, and I'm not calling everyone's FYP bullshit. Don't get it twisted. Well, I don't really give a shit, to be fair. It's the same old clips, same old creators, and I want to show a different side of it all. I want to show funny clips, promote things, and just do things different, man. It's just a load of bullshit, innit? It's just, Alex told Pearl and everyone else knew what... Alex told Pearl and everyone else knew what bit do you not all get? I don't know what you mean, Poppy. And like I said, yeah, I told Pearl, held my hands up to that. Pearl wasn't lying there. But as for the bragging and all that stuff, it wasn't the case. Let me just tell you now, yeah, okay, there was a situation, there was a laugh because of obviously people, I think Pearl said, oh, you can't believe these people and stuff, and she laughed. There was nothing, no real big deal about it and that. But she kept asking me a couple of times who it was, and I said, no, I ain't going to tell you. And then she went, come on, I won't tell anyone. That's what happened. So, yeah, she didn't lie, Pearl didn't, about that situation. But as far as I'm aware, as far as I know, Pearl didn't tell anyone. As far as I'm aware, I don't know the ins and outs, but I don't think Pearl was actually telling anyone. I don't know, but like I said, as far as I'm aware, Pearl didn't, but I know people that was telling people, so I've outed that. So, who told Top Girl? I don't know, Vanessa, this is what I mean. I don't know. If it comes out, it comes out. For me, I'll be happy just to move on. I just wanted to kind of just put it out there, what I've been told and stuff, because I'm sick and tired of people in every single day guessing, saying, oh, have you heard about this? Have you heard about Alex? Have you heard about this? So I've just put it out there now. I've told you what I know, and that's it. So it's just annoying. Pearl did know, and she said to Ange, what do you mean, free to be kind? Yeah, and I've told Pearl, so, you know what I mean? Pearl's not lied there. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? I just wanted to correct people because people were saying about, oh, this person was told, Pearl's told this person. I don't know. I've not had any proof, and no one's told me that Pearl's told someone. I have to be honest with you. Even as much as me, Pearl ain't speaking, and she's annoyed me for the mocking and shit in the lives and stuff, I still can't lie. Still cannot lie and say that at the end of the day, she was involved and passing it around. I've got no proof of that, so I wouldn't spin that. I'm sorry, I can't. I couldn't be 100% honest with you here and spin a lie. So, you know, I can't lie to you. Sorry, guys. As much as people might want a back and forth and a drama, and I can't sit here and lie and say that she was involved because I have no proof of it. And to be honest with you, I don't care. Even if Pearl told the whole app, I couldn't give a shit anyway. I couldn't give a shiny hoop. I don't know how, South. Don't really care. I'm just being honest. I just actually finally had to be honest and say who told who, Because you know what it is? I'm sick and tired of people guessing and saying, oh, but it's this person, it's this person. Alex must have told loads and loads and loads of people. No. You know. I swear her name is not in town, mate. Yeah. That's true, Frankie. That's true. Like I said, I can't sit here and lie and say that she was involved. I can't. Oh shit, fucking hell. I can't be that person. You know me. I have to be straight with you. If you want me to be straight, I've had to be straight, and I can't ever blame someone that I have no proof of. Yeah, it was no one's business. That's what I mean. And the only reason I mentioned it, I didn't want to do it. I'd rather spoke to the people off the app and said, why are you calling me out for? And that it's just because I just want it all out there, and I want to move on from it. I don't know hate to anyone, but at the end of the day, I couldn't give a shit. Stop gossiping about my shit, and let me move on with my life. I couldn't give a shit. Simple as. I just think there was just sour eggs in basket and stuff. I think people just need to just relax and stuff and stop being fucking gossips. Just why don't you just have a chill, have a laugh, and get on with your lives? Jay in the pain. Frankie's the only one you should trust. The thing is with Frankie. Frankie's my friend, like my real life friend, like and we've had a few ups and downs on the app. I got a lot of love for the geezer. He pisses me off from time to time, but I also piss him off, and that's what it's like, and that's friendships. That's how you know that people actually care. And it took me a long time to realise that that's how people act from time to time. When people lash out to people, people lash out because they care. People don't lash out because they don't care, do they? They lash out because you've affected them, you've pissed them off, or you've upset them, and that's a sign of emotion. It is what it is. Like, it's life, innit? It's life. We all have our back and forth. It's cool. He's really annoyed me from time to time, and I bet you a million percent I've really fucking annoyed him. It's just friendships. We're cool. We've got no dramas at all. Frankie's a good man. And like I said, I just spoke to him off the app, and I'm going to help my best to push his fucking shop, because at the end of the day, he needs support. He needs people that are in his life every day to support him as well. We don't know any creators on here. Vanessa, you don't. That's the thing. You really don't. Like I said, I ain't going to out personal shit on here. I've never leaked messages. As much as from time to time I've been biting my lip and I wanted to. I still haven't, because at the end of the day, what's the point? What's the point then? At the end of the day, no one's going to trust me. And let me just correct this once again, because Pearl said it on Angie's live, and I have to keep correcting this about Alex recording phone calls. Look, I have never recorded a phone call with a friend. Never, ever, ever recorded a phone call with a friend. There was 2 situations on this app that's happened since I've been on this app where I was made aware that someone was lying on my name, and I had a conversation and recorded it to cover myself because I heard that they was going to go live about me. So I recorded a phone call, right, on 2 separate occasions. Them phone calls have never been come out because the people haven't gone live about me. But all I'm saying is they was recorded for a purpose, not because I can't be trusted, because I've never outed a message. If I was a prolific recorder, and how many times people have shit on me in my life and in my lives, right? I would have outed private messages by now, and I never ever have outed private messages or outed anything. So that goes to show that I don't record private phone calls. I don't do all that stuff. And that's what I needed to correct Pearl on. I'm very trustworthy. I don't need to screenshot fucking people, and I don't need to be outing things. Simple as. Not on the app, of course, but if I'm not being funny, if someone sent me a message and it's pissed me off, I may have relayed that to a friend, but it's never come to the app. I'm not going to lie to you again here and say that I've not sent a message on to someone. Yes, I have. If it's something that's really pissed me off, 100% I'll stand up business and say, yes, I have sent it to someone, and ask them what they think of this message, if I've taken this wrong. But yet again, I've never brought it to the app, and I've made sure they've never brought it to the app, because I stand on business when it comes to that. If whatever's been done in private stays in private in my eyes. So all these people spinning a narrative saying, oh, Alex can't be trusted, he's not loyal. One thing I am, he's fucking loyal. Very fucking loyal, and I'll stand below. And by the way, guys, I'm not upset or anything. My throat's starting to go now. But yeah, that's the thing. So it is what it is. I can't unblock. I need a battery pack. We all do that with message. Kelly Mack, that's the thing. People ain't honest. People chat shit on the app and they go, oh yeah, but I'd never do that. Yeah, you've done it all. You've all done it. Let me tell you now, I'm not going to mention any names, but I've had abundances of messages from people that have been sent things and screenshots and stuff like that from people's chats and stuff like that. I get it all the time. Not anymore, because I've told people don't send me shit now. I don't care. This app, for me, is about enjoyment, trying to build my platform back up, and enjoying my life with friends and people I get on with. Other than that, couldn't give a shit about your lives. I couldn't give a shit about your life. I couldn't give a shit about what's been going on. Don't give a shit about what's going on behind closed doors. That's your business. Couldn't give a shit. If you want to identify as a Jedi and start swinging your swords around your living room and that, who cares? Not my business. If you also want to ride your fucking Alsatian around your living room, still not my business. I don't know, Frankie, mate. It could have been a mod. Who knows? Who knows, mate? Can't you check your block list? Go on your live and check your block list and see who blocked them, because I don't know, mate. So, it's what I mean. Whatever you want to do, why an Alsatian? Because Frankie's in here, you know. Mentioned it. No worries, pal. You know, that's what I mean. So I mentioned Alsatian, you know, Chippy, because Frankie loves the German Shepherds. So, but I don't care. Who cares what people do? People are going to think fucking Frankie's riding German Shepherds around his living room now. But yeah, no one cares. No one gives a shit. Oh, sorry, guys. I shouldn't mention any sort of animal in here, you know. And you'll go live and say Alex has been mocking animal abuse, you know. And start putting up fucking PayPals and that. Saying, oh my God, let's raise money for the dog meat farm and all that stuff. And then next breath and that, she keeps the money and there's no proof that she sent it. You know, that one. So... can you just stick to a set time last time? Yeah, 7:30, Nanny Sanj. 7:30, 100%. Thank you, Jen. So, at the end of the day, it is what it is. But like I said, it's out there now. How you doing, Daz, pal? You good? Yeah, but like I said, it's out there now. I've said what I need to say. I ain't speaking about it again. If you want to talk about my tallywhackers, you got problems. Tallywhackers. Oh, well, I'm a giant cock as well. But anyway, do you want me to be real with you? I don't care. You want to talk about me and my manhood? It's just weird. You crack on and go and get some length for yourself. And you know what? If you're struggling in that, I'll even pay for an escort for you, so you can go and get some length for yourself. Because you know what? I'm all about giving. Not me personally, but I'm all about giving. You know, giving you a little bit of a, you know, a hand if you need to. Not me personally, yet again, before we spin that. But, you know, I can buy you an escort if you need to get a scene to and stuff. You know, I'm one for that. But like I said, stop talking about my personal business. Get off my dick. Just go on your app and waffle shit. Gossip to yourself. Slag off each other behind the app. Don't get me involved, because who gives a fuck? Don't tell Scottish Darren. Fuck him off out the wheelchair as well. Yeah, I'm not offering anything, you know, I mean, I'm happily in a relationship. I'm just saying in general, I'll give you the money if you want, you know what I mean, if you're hurting for a squirting or whatever you're going to do, I'll put the cash up front. You know, I'll even front it for you so you can get yourself sorted out, and then you all might not be miserable cunts. Maybe if you got a little bit of action, all your little gossips that are in boxes, I'm not naming anyone because there's no actual names that I actually want to bring up. It's just in general, the people that are sitting lives gossiping about bullshit. If you need any help, contact me. I'll get you an escort. You'll get seen to, and then you might not be all a bunch of miserable fishwiving cunts. How about that? So just stay out of my business. Move on with your shit. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I am not. Mate, the person that's just messaged me, I think you've got a person in your life, haven't you? So behave yourself. But yeah, like I said, you're all stuck up cunts. Leave me alone. Yeah. Frankie, you can ask the question. Ask away, mate. Rather have an Indian. Sounds like fucking sobriety Scott. Come on. I don't know if anyone. Frankie, have you been ghosted? If you want to jump in the box, you can jump in the box, but say it nicely because I don't want you to get bananaed. Or reword it if you need to. I'm waiting for Frankie to request the box. That's what I'm waiting for. Or Yeah, okay, let's get him in the box. Give me a second.
You're all right, mate.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, it's going to sound very, very strange, but, like, it's just something that I've always wondered, like, is the name Mushroom because it's a mushroom, or is it just someone that said it in hate? Like, is it a proper, like, how can I say this because I'm going to sound weird, like, is it a pecker, or is it sound? Because, like,
know what it is,
I know
right?
I'm your mate.
Because-
No, this is. I'm not trying to be a funny cunt, bro. Like, but I thought this.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
I've always
Do you
been
know,
curious.
mate? Do you know why he got called a mushroom? It's because I'm a fun guy.
No, I'm being, bro. See, you've made this into a joke, and I'm gonna look like the strangest man. I'm gonna be all over the FYP saying Frankie wants. But bro, since I've come on this app, people have said mushroom, 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 and I've always said to Amy, I wonder if it's actually a mushroom or is it an actual normal penis?
Well, mate, I'm not being funny. If it was shaped like a mushroom, there'd be some issues. But you know what, guys? I'm all about right. I'm all about giving. So you know what? I'm going to out myself on this live right now, and I'm going to show you all what it is. I don't. Do you want me to show him? I'll show you all, guys. I don't care.
Nobody, listen. You don't need to show anyone, bro.
No, I'm showing it now. I've had enough.
Bro, no. See, you've made a joke out of it. I have a genuine. Like, I don't look at my friends and think I'd love to see this, but because I've heard the word mushroom more than I've ever heard it in my life, I just want to know, was it just someone hating?
Hey, I was
Is it
just wondering, if
actually a mush?
you're giving out here, would you mind giving Al Kez a good seeing to? Because she's sat over him, dribbling over you.
Who?
Kez, I can tour.
She fancies Alex.
Yeah.
Wow.
We've had to come over here. She's like dribbling
Alex,
and everything.
guys, Alex is in a relationship and he's very happy.
Oh, right.
Okay,
well,
I didn't come to
yeah,
say
she's
that.
up for it anyway. In a bit.
I come to
Safe.
I come to say that Frankie, that's really gay.
No,
People,
listen, Alicia.
that's a lie.
One sec, Alicia. Listen, you took it the wrong way. Like, I can't explain to you. So, like, I know him, yeah, but I don't know.
Tell him to send you a picture.
No, it's not like that. This
Hate
has
you
made
all.
myself sound weird. I knew this
Apparently,
was
Mary
a backfire.
Motormouth. Mary Motormouth.
Wow.
Alex, you're gonna get a perma back.
I don't care. Back me.
Wow.
I don't give a shit.
Is that
This is
even
me,
real,
guys.
bro?
I'm hung like a hamster, and you can't chat shit about me. I'll do what I want.
Oh,
Look at
ain't
me.
it mad, bro? Ain't it mad? There's someone out there that's got attitude.
I'm coming out of
with
here. You can piss off.
There we go, guys. There we go.
Wow.
Zoom in, guys. Zoom in. There we go.